Dave, the trade deadline is officially over. When you just think about the acquisitions that this team made, how would you assess how this played out for this group?
I think that getting Joey Penn has been huge. Good to get him back. On the position player side, I think getting Kike and Rosario here certainly added to our ball club. And then obviously I'm excited to see Lance pitch. And I think I just learned about the Yarborough deal just when you guys did.
With that deal, how do you see that maybe playing out? I know you said just learned about it, but do you see him more as a starter? Do you see him as someone who can be the bulk guy out of the bullpen? Has that kind of come to you to kind of create a plan on that just yet?
You know what? I don't know. I think that he's done both roles, so I don't know the answer right now. So we'll see. He should be en route, I'm sure, at some point in time, and we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, he's done both and has success to it.
With Lance today, what are you looking forward to seeing him just out there on the mound?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing him make his Dodger debut. I know he's been really looking forward to this, and for me, it's just a clean slate. It's a new ball club, and go out there and put up some zeros and help us win a ball game, and do it again in 5 more days.
How far down the line did things get for Eduardo Rodriguez? Did you get to the point where they kind of told you that he might be coming, and where did sort of things happen from your perspective?
Last I heard, they were moving, and then I think, as I understood it, he just didn't waive his no trade. So that's, I think, as far as I got from him.
Does that surprise you when you hear a player doesn't waive his no trade, especially to come to a first place team like you guys?
Yeah. Obviously, I don't know what's going on in his life and his mind and his comfort level, but certainly on the surface, to have a chance to come to a team with guys that he's familiar with on a team that's playing for a championship is surprising. But again, I can't speak too much if I don't know all the information.
You guys were obviously linked with a lot of the top starters on the market this year. You didn't come up with any of them. Is that a disappointment to not have been able to do more with the rotation? And kind of how do you view that unit here going into the last couple months now?
Well, I think it's just, I think right now, obviously, we've got a lot of viable starting pitchers, but, where Clayton's at right now, where Julio is at right now, how Tony's been, and kind of leaning on a couple young guys right now, and the hope is that our guys come back and to help and to perform. So with the additions that we made, I feel good about it.
Does that how much does that help, just knowing like you do have guys with some track record like Clayton, like Julio, that either been hurt or haven't been at their best, and that you can maybe still get more out of them here before you get to October?
Yeah, it's encouraging, but I think that as far as the performance side of things is something that we can definitely bet on because they've proven it. It's just up to all of us to make sure that we can get these guys back to health, namely Clayton and Julio, and get Tony untracked, and then we'll be in a good spot ready to finish up this season.
How's JB?
From what I hear, he had a scan, and it's a lot of what he's had before, so there's no new incident. And from what I understand, it's going to be a few-day situation, not an IL right now, but could potentially be. So right now, I think it's safe to just say dated.
And he had before with his back. Where is the issue?
Honestly, Bill, I really don't know. It's back, it's groin, there's a lot of different things that he's had kind of in the past, and so I should have an answer. I don't, but JD is confident that he's in a better place than he was on Sunday, but I should find out that one thing that's holding him down for today. I don't know the answer.
Is there any kind of long-term concern with that? I mean, he dealt with kind of something similar last year, dealt with that this season. Any concern that might linger kind of for the next 2 months?
I think to say that there's no concern would be putting your head in the sand. So I think for us, it's just doing what we can to manage. I think we've done a good job of managing it. You know, he played Saturday, and 10 minutes before the game on Sunday, couldn't move. So I don't know, you know, what else we can do. But to say it's not concerning, yeah, it's concerning. Yeah, it is.
With Mookie, I know he's back out there today, but do you kind of keep an eye on him with his ankle or everything is on?
Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. I think Mookie's good to go. I think that he could have played on Sunday, but we just wanted to make sure that he was more than ready for today. And we've got 13 in a row here, so I'll probably give him a day off somewhere in the middle. But as far as the forthcoming days, he should be fine.
Dave, depending on how things sort out with the whenever you get Yarbrough and everything, and when Clayton's back, do you anticipate given this stretch of games to be using like a 6-man rotation at least once or twice through?
You know, Eric, I don't know that answer. I think it's a lot of it sort of is contingent on Julio's health and where he's at. He's going to throw a bullpen, I think, today, so we should know more. But I don't know that answer.
Is the plan as of right now still for Thursday, or?
As of now, it's Thursday, yes.
Yeah, that's the nail.
It's not necessarily the nail, it's the finger. It's a little, I'm not doing a good job of talking about potential injuries, but it's not necessarily the nail, but it is the digit on the throwing finger, the index finger.
Dave, you guys typically win in these situations. Is it somewhat disappointing that things have kind of turned out the way they have?
I like our ball club. I've said that from the beginning. You're always trying to get better. But, you know, as it stands right now, we just got to get our guys back to health. But it's still a very, very talented ball club in every facet.
Dave, what's next for Clayton?
He's supposed to throw the hitters. He's just throwing a pen right now. And he's going to throw the hitters on Thursday.
You see, you know, is it more of a wait and see thing again before?
It's a wait and see. Hopefully he can, you know, get to 4 innings. He went 3 ups the last time, so hopefully we can get through 4 innings, and then, you know, that should put us in the conversation of getting him back with us to make a start.
If you have to hodgepodge it together, do you like your bullpen, the talent of your bullpen, to kind of supplement some of the innings?
I do. I think the bullpen, there's a lot of neutral guys, guys that are well versed in pitching in big ball games with experience. You know, but still to be mindful that we still need to get length out of starters because you know, this is a big stretch right here that you know, trying to be mindful of not leaning on them too much during this stretch. But I really like the